Hi guys, we are going to have ourselves a couple of unpaid teams tonight, it looks like. And it's actually going to be in the football breaks, the first two breaks up. Unless the guy pays here in the next minute or two, which I kind of doubt will happen. And what teams are they? That's a good question. Let's see if I can figure that out. In the Gem Mint football break, which is actually our first break up tonight, it is the Falcons that are unpaid. And the last bid amount on that was $24.50. And then in the full-size football helmet break, which is our second break up tonight, the guy had the Patriots, and the last bid amount on that was $38 and some change. So preference, of course, would go to anybody who wanted to pick up both of those. If nobody wants to pick up both teams, then we would look at them individually. But again, it's the Falcons in Gold Rush Gem Mint available, and then the Patriots available in the Leaf full-size football helmet break. Those are both same guy who hasn't paid. Boo to the non-paying bidders. But you know what? We're having them a lot lately, haven't we? I guess it 'tis the season, so to speak. All right, before we get rolling tonight, opening things up, we do have a little info to go over, so let's get started with that. Feedback, of course, automated, 100% automated. Thank you to eBay for that little feature. So anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get it in return. So that's the good news there. And, of course, the next thing is to say thank you, because I do appreciate anybody and everybody who bids and breaks and chats and hangs out with me and all that. Hey, I see BE is in chat saying you'll take both those teams for our unpaid stuff. That is awesome, man. You still have my PayPal info, do you? Because I know you picked up some teams really recently as well. If you don't and you need me to send it over to you, just let me know and I'll type it in there for you. Otherwise, that is awesome, and I thank you so much for picking those up, making life easy for us. So first up tonight, of course, you can see, well, not first up tonight, we're looking at the stuff that's coming up. This is over the next 5 days, the stuff that's already up and listed on eBay that we're going to be breaking over the next few days. So tomorrow night, it's going to be an interesting night tomorrow night. We're going to open a half case of Leaf autographed football jerseys. That's the back half of a case. A full case of Bowman Chrome HTA, which I love. You know I love that. And it's all hits, 36 autograph hits in there, no base cards in that one. And then a full case of Chronicles basketball from the 2017-18 year. And I'm still chasing some of those inserts. You guys know we've opened, well, 6 other cases of it. And out of those 6 cases, we didn't pull a Gala card even once. That's a super short print run. I think they're numbered to 5 each. And if you pull one of those for one of our hot rookie players, or even a not hot rookie player, it's worth some dollars, worth some bills. So we're going to try to find one of those tomorrow night. Sunday the 11th, we're going to start a little early at 9:15. We will open a half case of autographed basketball jerseys from Gold Rush. That's the back half of a case. And we will open a 10-box case of Donruss basketball. And that is not going to ship the veteran base in that one, guys, because it is the full box, or the full case. I said full box tonight. I'm multitasking. I'm not doing a very good job of it. The full case of Donruss basketball. So, veteran base cards have their own bidding spot in that break on Sunday night. Now, the break we're doing tonight, everything ships like normal. But Sunday night, the teams are going to get inserts, numbered cards, autographs, relics, rookie cards, short prints, all that kind of stuff. But the veteran base cards will go to its own bidding position. On Monday night, we're going to do kind of an easy night Monday because I'll have lots of stuff to sort from over the weekend. It will be a half case of mini football helmets and a full 5-box case of TriStar Game Day Greats autographed football jerseys. Tuesday, we're going to open a 12-box case of Prism football. On Wednesday, we are going to open a 4th and Goal box, and it's a new series, a series that we have not opened yet. This one is Series 5. And we're going to also open more Flawless basketball on Wednesday night. Woohoo! And you know what? Since we're already doing basketball Wednesday, guess what? We're also going to do some 18-19 basketball with Certified because it comes out on Wednesday. And certified, of course, this year is different. It's not totally certified like we've had in past years in basketball. It's just straight, plain out certified like we have in football. I actually prefer straight, plain out certified, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. So now we're up to the info that we need to know for tonight. So there's a couple of things in play here, and there are some things that are free shipping, as you see, and there are other things that are paid shipping breaks. So the free shipping breaks, anytime you do one of those with me, they are generally going to get out the door about 7 days after an auction ends. That's always when I project them out. And sometimes I'm able to get them out quicker, but just plan on it going out the door about a week from today. And then, you know, if I can get it out faster than that, of course I will. Our paid shipping breaks tonight, that's the Triple Threads and the Donruss. I'm projecting to get out the door on Wednesday. As always, if I can get it to you faster, I will. If my week goes off the rails, could go a day later. Please remember there is no mail service on Monday. That is when Veterans Day is observed. So no mail service, no pickup, no delivery or anything on Monday. The next piece of information you need to know is about consolation cards. So if you're in one of the breaks tonight and your team is not pulled, you don't get a base card, you don't get anything at all, then you are entitled to a consolation trading card from your team. It can be from any year and any series, and I do keep track of it for a rolling 90-day period. If you're in one of the free shipping breaks, I typically just hang on to those consolation cards until the next time you have a package heading out the door, and in which case, at that point, I would send over to you any consolation cards that you might be due. And if you're in the free shipping break and you don't want to wait for that and you'd like your consolation card sent to you right away, just drop me a message on eBay, let me know, I'll get you taken care of. On the paid shipping breaks, if anybody happened to get skunked in that, of course, it would ship out with the rest of the break since, yeah, it's a paid shipping break. So I think that is all that we need to know about that. That's also the order we're breaking in for anybody who needs to know that. So Gold Rush Gem Mint Series 2 football is coming up first. Leaf Autograph full-size football helmet break will follow that. Triple Threads will be third on the bill tonight, and then rounding up the end of the evening will be our Donruss basketball break. And you know what I just realized? Hang on, I got to take you back here for a second because I've got to fill in our teams here that ended up being picked up on second chance. I need to fill those in with our new information. So, BE, will you let me know, please, sir, when you have got PayPal squared away? Meanwhile, I'm going to be updating our spreadsheet. It's Falcons in this break and Patriots in the next. So give me 1 second, guys, to get that updated. And there is the Falcons. Let me get the Patriots done in the next one. And then we're going to be all ready to go. I just don't like to put those spreadsheets up there when somebody hasn't paid for it and their teams are gone, you know, and they've been resold by way of second chance. I don't like to leave the original person's bidding information up there when the spreadsheet goes up. So I'm just tweaking that real quickly. And I think we've got that under control here. Now I can put it up. Now I can put it up where you can see it. So everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, Friday night, the 9th of November. So first up, of course, is our 12-pack box, which in this case, a 12-pack box is also a case, so however you want to call it, of 2018 Gold Rush Gem Mint Series 2 football. And it is break number 4. Team names are on the left-hand side. Our winning bidders are on the right-hand side. You will see there, of course, that we do have a second chance team in there that the Falcons picked up, and so I thank BE for picking up the unpaid team there as well as in the next break. And everybody else, you should absolutely see your name across from your team as we scroll through there. And here in just a hot second, I am going to adjust the focus. So you're going to notice when I take autofocus off and manually set the focus here, you're going to notice that the background goes out of focus a tiny little bit here. And that is by design, so don't sweat that. There's nothing wrong with your view. I did it on purpose. And we should be able to see everything without any issues, even though I tweaked it a little bit. All right, so let's get rolling tonight. Let's see who's in chat. I got to scroll way back through. You guys have been like burning up the chat, right? So who's in here tonight? Matt is here. Of course, VE is here. Caleb, Edward, Corey's here. Hey, Corey. And you said, oh, man, you've got a blizzard up there tonight. Is that what you said, Corey? That's not cool. Nobody likes blizzards. Jimmy's here. I haven't seen Jimmy Buchanan in chat in forever. And Gina is here. Hey, Gina, how's everything going for you? It was your family that lost some cattle and their barn and everything, right? What's your situation there with that? How's that? How are things shaping up for you, Gina, right now? Better, I hope, than they were when we last saw you. And, oh, you guys are talking food. Oh, man. Yeah, you can't start talking food. I'll have to stop and go eat. Don't do that. Corey, you said you've been getting outbid on stuff, so tonight you went all in, and you're hoping that that it pays off. I hope it does too, man. I hope we get you some good hits in here tonight, because I know we haven't seen you as much. I think I'm just going to cut these open. We haven't seen you as much in recent weeks as we got used to seeing you, so it's nice to have you back, Corey. And what else? Who else is in here tonight? Boy, you guys have been chatting a lot. I'm way behind. Dylan is here as well. Stang Lover is here. T. Cassidy's in the house. Corey, you have got, there's got to be a better way they can put these packs in there to get them open. You've got the Rams, the 49ers, and the Bucks. And you're looking for a little mojo here in Gem Mint for your teams. Well, let's see if we can't make something happen there for that. And Gina, oh, wow, you ended up losing half the farm. Gosh, Gina, I am so sorry to hear that. I was so hoping that things were going to look better than they did initially. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm sure you guys have insurance, but that doesn't really help anything. I mean, when you go through a loss like that, there's nothing that's gonna make it better, even when you do have insurance. So I sure am sorry that happened to you guys. And Ezekiel is in the house as well. And looks like Corey had a fire last year too. Wow. And with no insurance, ooh, dang, Corey, that probably was not good, was it? So first out, numbered to 499 for the Lions, is Ezekiel Ansah. And that, of course, is from 2013 Select and autographed, graded to 9.5 for the card and a 10 autograph grade. Next out, we have a little Devontae Parker rookie card. And this is out of 2015 Topps Chrome Minis. And it is a 9.5 grade on that one. And then we have Derrick Henry. I'm just looking at this. This, like, the little plastic bag is kind of beat up, but I don't guess that matters. I think it's just the bag. I don't think you can do much to these holders. Hopefully not anyway. Derrick Henry, Tennessee Titans. This is out of 2016 Score. It is his rookie card. It is a 9.5 graded card. Peyton Manning and the Broncos, coming out of 2011 Limited. That is numbered to 49, and it grades out at a 9.5 with no subgrades on that one. Next up, we have a Deshaun Watson rookie card out of 2017 Leaf Draft, and it's a nice pristine 10. I always like to see the 10s come out. Next is Christian McCaffrey out of Leaf Metal Draft, out of 2017 Leaf Metal Draft. It is a 9.5 Gem Mint card. The autograph grade is a 10, and of course that's headed to the Panthers. He was one of the bright spots in the game against my Steelers. My Steelers had a good game. The Panthers not so much, but Christian McCaffrey had a good game, even though his team as a whole didn't. Jared Goff out of 2016 Leaf Draft. So, of course, that would be a rookie card as well. And that is a 9.5 Gem Mint, no subgrade. And we've hit the mother load in this one. This is already our third autograph in this case, and it is Matt Milano out of 2017 Elite Draft Picks, 9.5 Gem Mint card, 10 on the autograph. And I got to tell you, I don't remember where Matt Milano goes, and I realized that I should, but I don't, so I will have to look that up. Derek Carr, nice old Derek Carr rookie card out of 2014 SP Authentic, very nice. And it is a number graded to 10, a little Gem Mint 10 from some Upper Deck SP. And we have a Dalvin Cook rookie card out of Classics, 2017 Panini Classics, 9.5 Gem Mint grade. And here we have 2017 Leaf Clear Draft, Joe Mixon. So that, of course, is the Bengals, 9.5 Gem Mint. And here we go with a fourth autograph out of this case. That's a very nice case to hit 4 autographs out of here. The average is usually 2, sometimes 3. It's unusual to hit 4, so that is nice. And it is David Johnson, and it is numbered to 50. That is a rookie card out of 2015 Topps Triple Threads, 9.5 Gem Mint. Of course, you've got the relic and the signature. Now, I need to go look up Matt Milano here. Edward is telling us it's the Bills, and I'm quite sure that Edward knows exactly what he's talking about. You guys virtually always give me the right information on that, but you also know I'm kind of a nerd, and I go look it up because, you know, it's your money involved, so I always like to just go make sure that it's all good. And of course it is. He is absolutely the Buffalo Bills and a linebacker, and Edward was dead on it, as we figured that he was. So let's recap. Matt Milano headed to the Buffalo Bills. A Christian McCaffrey autograph for the Panthers. A nice David Johnson coming out for the Cardinals. And that's a nice little rookie hit, numbered out of Triple Threads. Pretty cool on it. Joe Mixon and the Bengals. Dalvin Cook coming out for the Vikings. Deshaun Watson and the Texans. Peyton Manning, numbered to 49 for the Broncos. A little Derrick Henry action for the Titans. A Gem Mint 10 Derek Carr out of Upper Deck SP Authentic for the Raiders. A mini card makes an appearance, and that is Devontae Parker for the Dolphins. Another autograph for the Lions. This one is Ezekiel Ansah. And then a Jared Goff rookie card for the Rams. So there you go. That is this case of Gem Mint football. And that's going to bring us into our full-size helmet break. So that one is always a lot of fun. Stang Lover's excited. So what'd you hit, Stang Lover? I can't remember what teams you had in here, but I'm glad you hit something because I know, I think you said the other night you didn't hit anything, so you were bumming out about that one. So at least sounds like maybe we got you on the right track tonight. Hopefully. So I'm getting our spreadsheet set back up so we can flip over here to it for a minute. Oh no, Corey, you didn't do any good? Ah, shoot. Well, we'll try to hit you something in the helmet then, Corey. So once again, if you guys did not see this earlier, free shipping breaks anticipated to get out the door on or before Friday, a week from today. The paid shipping break estimated to get out the door approximately Wednesday. Remember, no mail service on Monday. It's a federal holiday, Veterans Day. And then, of course, the information about consolation cards up there at the top. If you didn't catch that earlier, please take a minute and read it and ask me any questions you might have. This is a 3-box case of 2018 Leaf Autograph full-size football helmets. This is a full case break. It is break number 3. Our team names once again are on the left-hand side. Your name is up in lights across from your team on the right-hand side. We had one unpaid team. We have already resold it, and it was picked up by BE on a second chance offer. That's why that one is highlighted in yellow, so that it will also remind me later that I have to go put it on the master spreadsheet, right? So I got to keep up with all kinds of stuff like that too. So Okay, let's get rolling here on our full-size helmets. This, as you might imagine, is like a gigantic case. There's virtually no way this is going to fit on this table. So I'm going to slide it over here, and this is how we've been doing them. I'm just going to crack it open right here in the floor, and we're going to take them out one at a time and bring them up because there's just not enough space to otherwise do it. One of these days I'm going to cut off a limb trying to do it this way too, but I guess until that happens, I guess until there's bloodshed trying to get it open this way, we'll keep doing it like this. All right, so give me a second to get all these out of here. This weirdo, they do a weird case too. Like it's an awkwardly sized case, not like they did it last year. But I also think that last year, didn't we have 4 to a case last year? I think we did. This year there's only 3. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, maybe it was 3 last year too, but it was just a different size box or something. I just don't remember having a fight with them so much last year. That's all I'm saying. Okay, now, and this wrap is, I don't know, Leaf kind of didn't do a bang up job with their plastic wrap on these bad boys either, but I don't guess it really matters. It's what's inside that matters. That's what we should be focused on. And we do have Leaf Memorabilia Vault, guys, which I don't know how I'm going to list it yet. If I'm going to list it on eBay or if we're going to do it as a direct break or what exactly. Now see, I try to take this out because you guys like to see them come out that way, but that's just falling out everywhere. It's so much easier for me just to lift it out the top and I don't make such a horrible mess and knock things over and whatnot. So yeah, I think we're going to have to go back to taking them out the top. So after all that, this is a Houston Oilers helmet. For those of you who might not know this information, probably means you haven't done a break with me before because I talk about it all the time. The former Houston Oilers are the current Tennessee Titans. And of course, cards always and items stay with their franchise. So that nice Warren Moon autographed Oilers helmet is going to head to the Tennessee Titans. We have our Beckett authentication on the back, and there is a Beckett sticker, and also looks like a possibly a player hologram authentication sticker there as well. So we are all kinds of authenticated on this one. And once again, there's your signature for Warren Moon headed to the Titans. Tennessee, baby. Okay, so you guys agree with me. Last year it was 4, because that's kind of what I thought too at first. I was like, last year was 4, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was 3, but I thought it was 4 last year. And indeed, it is, or it was. But I don't know why they did that. Oh, hi, Martin. I just now saw you come in here. How you doing tonight, Martin? How are things in your part of the world this evening? Oh, this one's going to make me happy. So that tells you right there what team it is, doesn't it? I know, I'm so transparent. And so easily amused I am. Come on out of here, helmet. Quit giving us so much grief. You can already see that star. You know it's my Pittsburgh Steelers. Come on out of there. And not only is it my Steelers, it's Jack Ham. Woot. Yeah, baby. A little Hall of Fame Jack Ham coming out for the Steelers. Love it. There, of course, is your Leaf credit card size authentication. It's kind of stuck up in there underneath a variety of things. I'm going to leave it there Sometimes on these replica helmets, once you take one thing loose, a whole bunch of stuff likes to come loose. There is another Leaf hologram sticker authentication. And one more look at your SIG. Jack Ham for my Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, let me get this one set out of the way. And then we've got one more coming along. But these I kind of have to move out as we do them. They take up too much space. So back with you in a second. I have to have plenty of room to throw all my other stuff down, you know. all the boxes and wrappers of everything else we're opening tonight. I have to have room to throw that down too. Oh, Martin, you said that you've got a big fire that's where are you, Martin? Where there's a big fire? Is it near your home? I hope not. Jay Allen said, imagine that, Steelers. I think all those little stars were probably a curse word, weren't they? I think that's like curse word, Steelers. I know. You guys don't like when we pull the Steelers. Well, some of you do, some of you don't, but I don't control what comes out, kids. I just happen to like the Steelers, so I always draw a little more attention to them when they come out because, you know, I like them. They're my favorite team. But you know what? If you have the Tennessee Titans, you're kind of rocking tonight because you had the Warren Moon for the Oilers a while ago, and guess what? You just hit again. Marcus Mariota. So the Titans hit 2 of the 3 helmets out of the case. How crazy is that? So here is our Beckett authentication sticker there on the back. Here's our little Beckett paper to go along with it. And one more look at that handsome signature on the top for Mr. Marcus Mariota. And the Tennessee Titans. Look at me. I'm just running into things, knocking over my box and my camera and my tripod. Those helmets, I need more space to do those things. So yeah, if you have the Titans, that's excellent. I'll probably have to ship them in 2 different boxes, though. I don't know if I have a box big enough to send them both in one box. So if you have the Titans, you may be getting 2 different packages, unless I can find a gigantic box somewhere. Oh, Martin, you are in Thousand Oaks. Okay, I know where you are. I lived down in West Hollywood for a while and in the Hollywood Hills. I didn't get to Thousand Oaks a lot, but I did some. So I have a general idea of where you are. Okie dokie. We're going to be doing some Triple Threads baseball next. Let me gather the case and I'll be right back with you. And of course, you know what else we've got to do. We got to put spreadsheet information up there again before we crack into this case. Look at that. Why is that making all the colors really weird? Is it the case doing it? Or did I just hit something else on the camera? Probably. More than likely we're all crooked and all crazy. And oh yeah, I hit it good, didn't I? I hit all kinds of stuff. Are we back sort of the way we were? Not really. Maybe. Kind of. I don't know. It's probably good enough that it'll be fine, but I think I did. I think I hit, oh man, I think I dinged up my tripod a little. Yeah, that may require some handyman work later after the break. Telling you, those football helmets are rough on my small space. So probably everyone has seen this by now. If you tuned in late and you haven't seen this, please do take a moment. Read the information that you see there on the screen. It gives you information about shipping dates, consolation cards, all kinds of stuff like that. If you have questions, hit me up in chat if you're watching live. Hit me up by eBay messages if you're watching after the fact. 9-box case of 2018 Triple Threads Baseball. This is break number 2. And of course, it also ended tonight, Friday, the 9th of November. Team names on the left, winning bidders, of course, are across from it there on the right-hand side. And I have to tell you, the first case of this was so flipping good. So awesome. It's going to be hard to top it, but yet I feel like we're going to have a lot of good stuff out of this one too. Corey, you said you didn't have any good luck tonight. Oh man, I am sorry that you didn't have any good luck tonight, but I am glad you stopped by and said hey to us all. Oh, Randy is trolling, man. Randy says the Titans win tonight in the break, but they're going to get thumped by the Patriots on Sunday. Ooh, Randy is throwing it down. He is definitely doing a little trolling tonight. I like your style, man. I like that. Okay, so of course, triple threads. Here's the deal. Each one of our master boxes has 2 mini boxes in it, and each one of our mini boxes should give us an autograph card and a relic card, as well as a few base cards. Some will be numbered, some will not. And that's kind of how we're going to roll through this. Hi, Jay Allen in here saying hey, hey, hey to us. Buckeye's here as well. Hello, Buckeye. Yes, triple threads, Buckeye, is always a blast. I used to really enjoy triple threads in football as well. In fact, I may still have some triple threads from past years. We did for a long time do some single box breaks of triple threads from various years because I've always liked it. It's a lot of fun. And always really cool stuff comes out of it. As you can see, I decided we're going to get all of our mini boxes out first, and then we'll start taking cards out after all the mini boxes are extracted. Matt, you are looking for the St. Louis Cardinals. We'll see if we can't come across a few of those, please. And Dylan says you need some Mets. Jimmy Buchanan needs my Cincinnati Reds. And Icasa just wants some one-of-ones. We had, did you guys see the other night? Yeah, we had the one-of-one Acuna. Oh, yeah. And out of the same break, we had a one-of-one, another one-of-one for the Braves. I've forgotten who it was now. It wasn't a rookie. It was a veteran player. I can't think who it was. But we had 2 one-of-ones for the Braves out of that break alone. And then we had another one-of-one in that same break. So we had 3 out of the first one. So pretty awesome stuff, triple threads is. Usually well worth the wait. And they did make us wait this year. They are very late getting triple threads out this year. But that's okay. We didn't mind too much, right? As long as we get something good out of it. T. Cassidy, you need some Royals. Need a little Kansas City love tonight. All right. Jay Allen, I did not get that done tonight. I tell you what, I intended to. Jay Allen's asking me if I put up a direct break yet, because we're going to do probably Leaf Memorabilia Vault. I think I'm going to do direct. And you know what else we're going to do direct? And this is going to be fun. Do you guys remember the 2017 Bowman Chrome Mini sets? And it was the sealed set of complete 2017 Bowman Chrome Minis. And then in another box that was not sealed up with the complete set, there was packs of parallels. I think it's 30 per box, if I remember right. And then out of those parallels, by the way, are the first Bowmans of Acuna. They're the rookie cards of Aaron Judge and all the 2017 rookies and lots of other prospects, Bo Bichette, whatnot. But they're all parallels, and the parallels are, depending on which ones you get, you know, like the Acunas, some of those unsigned going $700 depending on which one you pull. Anyway, we're going to break either a half case or a full case of those 2017 Bowman Chrome mini sets. And here's how we're going to do it. We're going to do just the parallels as the stuff we break. And then we'll take the sealed sets of the Bowman Chrome minis and give those out by way of random. So it's an 8-box case. So we'll either do 8 or 4 something like that. We'll probably do 4 at a time, which would be, I think it's 30 parallels per box. So that would give us 120 of our parallels. That's what we really want. And then we would have 4 sealed sets that I would just give out by way of random. So that, I believe, I'm going to put in as a direct break that will sell out through chat. And then Leaf Memorabilia Vault is the other one I think I'm going to do that way. And I had intended, J. Allen, as we talked about, I had intended to roll that out tonight since we were doing triple threads. I thought it would be nice to kind of get that up and running. However, yeah, my day didn't go very smoothly today in any way, shape, or form. And I didn't have time to put the break together. So I guess instead we'll be rolling it out probably tomorrow. J. Allen, you said you thought I'd be further along by now, huh? Am I going slow tonight? I don't know. We're not too far off the mark. I mean, you know, it usually takes, by the time we do gem mint and helmets, I don't, you know, what'd that take us? 20-something minutes? 25 minutes? I don't think that's too far off the mark. But anyway, and then, of course, triple threads, I'm just electing to get everything out before we start looking. I don't always do it this way, but sometimes I do, and that's what I was in the mood to do tonight. So then once we get all the packaging out of the way, the rest of the break goes along pretty quickly. Caleb, you said this set intimidates you? Are you talking about triple threads? Why does it intimidate you, man? I don't think it's, triple threads should not intimidate you. It is a fun set. It's got nice looking cards in it. We always pull some good stuff out of here. It's one of my favorite sets that I look forward to. I used to really look forward to it in football, and of course I still look forward to it in baseball as well. But I always look forward to it in football. And I'm sorry that Topps doesn't have the football license anymore, because they had some pretty cool products that I liked. I already see a redemption. So you guys know what happens with those. They sit right there face down in our housekeeping area until such time as we flip them all over at once at the end of the break. So we have a few numbered parallels that I brought up to the front here. We're going to start with those. This one is Ryan Braun to 99 for the Brewers. Next up for the Yankees, we have to 259 Rivera. And then our base cards, Goldschmidt, Evan Longoria for the Giants, the Cubbies with Ernie Banks. And our hit, remember our other hit happens to be on that redemption right there that we haven't flipped yet. But our second hit from here is coming out for the Detroit Lions, and it's Miguel Cabrera to 36. Yeah, Caleb, you said you like the hits in football, but you always felt like you were overspending. No, they hold their value very well. Triple threads is always, from anything I've ever paid attention to, triple threads has always held its value quite well. This is numbered to 199. It's Jackie Robinson for the Dodgers. Then we have George Springer up next to 299 for the Astros. I guess we could look at the back of that one too. Our base cards, Evan Longoria shows up again. Ernie Banks again. Those are kind of just who we saw. And then a Carlos Correa for the Astros. Of course, we had the second redemption. It's over there in our housekeeping area. But guess what? You asked for a Johnny Bench, or you didn't ask for a Johnny Bench. You asked for a Cincinnati Reds, but you got my man Johnny Bench. That is numbered to 36. I love it. You got a couple of pieces of the baseball bat, a couple of jersey relics in there, and of course, I think all of you know by now, Johnny Bench and Hank Aaron, my two favorite players all time. So I love seeing my man Johnny Bench come along and make an appearance. And then right behind it is Hank Aaron. How coincidental. Yeah, I can't speak tonight. But how about that? Number to 259. Hank Aaron coming out right behind Johnny Bench, speaking of. And there is Rivera to 299 for the Yankees. Our base cards are Honus Wagner for the Pirates, Gary Sanchez for the Yankees, and Giancarlo Stanton for the Yankees. Then we have a Cleveland Indian with Roberto Alomar coming out next. And if I would grab the right sleeve, that might be enormously helpful in terms of moving things along. How about that, kids? That is numbered to 18. You've got the autograph and the relics, and I like that. I like that very much. Somebody asked for a Met. How about Cespedes with a nice low-numbered hit to 9 and a 3-color patch for the New York Mets. Caleb, which one are you saying is beautiful? You said C isn't that beautiful, but which one did you say is beautiful? The patch or something else? I don't know. I don't know which one. I like them all. Chipper Jones to 199, Atlanta Braves. Behind that is Roger Maris and the Yankees to 259. Our base cards are Zach Greinke for the Diamondbacks, Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers, and Conforto for the Mets. The Dodgers with Kenta Maeda, numbered to 36. And the Marlins making an appearance with Justin Bauer for the Miami Marlins. And that is numbered to 75. Of course, you got the relic and the autograph on that. Jay Allen, you said you think we're going to get 5 redemptions because we got 4 out of the first case. I remembered that we got several. I couldn't remember the exact number. Oh, I need to sneeze. Hang on. Sorry. Excuse me. Wow, I don't know where that came from. I did sneeze into my elbow, kids, not onto my hands, so no worries there. My mother raised me right. I didn't sneeze on my hands. But, man, that just came out of nowhere. That's to 99, and it's Nolan Ryan for the Texas Rangers. Next up for the Giants is McCutchen to 259. Our base cards are Eric Hosmer for the Padres, Bartolo for the Rangers, and Mattingly, Yankees. Here comes Manny for the Padres. And Manny here has some nice patches, and it is numbered 250. Of course, you got the autograph on there as well. And the nice relics. Somebody asked for a St. Louis Cardinal, I believe, at the beginning of the evening, too. Yadier Molina, numbered to 36. We've got a Yankee on top, and it is Rivera again. He seems to be coming out a lot tonight in the parallels. That's numbered to 299. Daniel Murphy, numbered to 50 for the Nationals. A base card, Alex Bregman for the Astros, Derek Jeter for the Yankees, and my man Johnny Bench for the Cincinnati Reds. Houston Astros make an appearance with Jose Altuve. Jose is numbered to 27. Harrison Bader is coming out for the St. Louis Cardinals, and Harrison is numbered to 99. So the Cardinals have rung the bell a couple of times here after an earlier request for some mojo. Seems to be working out pretty well for them. Oh, I got to open up some more sleeves. Hold for one moment, please. Get a new little group of sleeves out on the table. Justin Verlander, Astros to 199. Behind that, we have Adam Jones for the Orioles to 259. Our base cards are Randy Johnson for the Mariners, Sterling Marte for the Pirates, and Ty Cobb for the Detroit Tigers. Our hits start out with Trevor Story and the Rockies. And that is numbered to 9. A very nice low number there. And I like that we got some purple. Because surprisingly, you don't get a lot of the purple in the relics for the Rockies. You'd think that you would, right? But somehow you kind of don't. For the Arizona Diamondbacks, it's Paul Goldschmidt. And it's signed. Love that. And it is also numbered to 75. So nice little hit there for the D-backs with Paul Goldschmidt, your all-star first baseman. The Texas Rangers have Beltre to 259. Behind that, the Toronto Blue Jays have Marcus Stroman to 299. Our base cards are Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers, Conforto, Mets, Freddie Freeman for the Braves. First hit out of this box is the Cleveland Indians with Corey Kluber. And that is numbered to 9. That's a nice hit if you have the Indians. I would like to have seen a little more color in the relic, but you know what? I'm not going to argue with a Corey Kluber autograph numbered to 9. That's just a good hit. Big Poppy, David Ortiz, Boston Red Sox, numbered to 18. Well, that pack didn't really want to cooperate with me, did it? Not really wanting to come out and play nicely. Greg Maddux to 259 for the Braves. For the Red Sox, it is Pedro Martinez to 299. Our base cards are Mike Trout for the Angels, Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers, and Big Poppy for the Red Sox. First hit out of this box is for the Astros with Biggio. That's nice. Jeremy, you're looking for a little Acuna, huh? I keep getting my sleeves mixed up. And the Biggio is numbered to 18, and you have some very nice different colored relics on that one for the Astros. The Phillies, Jake Arrieta, Philadelphia Phillies, numbered 36, who may be very rich after we get through free agency. Well, player rich. They'd be player rich and cash poor if they end up signing both of those guys, but we shall see. Jeremy, you're looking for a little Ronald Acuna, huh? Let's see if we can make the magic happen again tonight. So we have a printing plate here. It's going to be a 1 of 1. Most of you know our printing plates can be, and often are, have surface marks and scratches and wear, and you can see there's a wide variety of that on these. That's because they really are used in the making of the cards, so they don't come out all minty mint. They are going to have all kinds of scuffs and things on them, and that's what makes them special. This one is Justin Upton for the Angels with a nice little 1 of 1 printing plate parallel. Stanton to 299, New York Yankees. Our base cards, Tanaka and the Yankees, Babe Ruth and the Yankees, Mike Trout and the Angels. Huh. All Yankees and Angels right there in the first little bit, huh? Here come the Mets with Jacob deGrom. That is numbered to 36. The Nationals get involved with Anthony Rendon. That one, relic and autograph to 50. Jay Allen, you think that we're only going to have 2 redemptions? Oh, I don't know. We'll probably have more than 2. Maybe not, but I don't know. We still have a bit to go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 more packs after this one, so there is still more time for another to show up. Corey Kluber to 259, Indians. Robinson Cano, 299 for the Mariners. Our base cards out of this pack. That would be Chris Sale for the Red Sox, Gibson for the Cardinals, and Benintendi for the Red Sox. Ooh, we've got a triple relic. This is the Mets, and we have DeGrom, Syndergaard, and Conforto. Oh, and it's not just the relics. It's the autographs, too. Somebody asked for some good Mets earlier. Well, we've more than delivered. You've already had a few, and look at that beauty. That is numbered to 36 with both of your aces and Conforto on there. I mean, come on. That's great. You got the Mets. Oh, well, it's a Mets box. Because we're not quite done, giving you some love, Mets. You're going to end up with the relic out of that box, too. DeGrom to 18. So the New York Mets asked and answered, and the bell has been rung for them. Icasa, you need some Blue Jays mojo, huh? A little Toronto love. Okay. Try to work up our mojo for that. Ryan Braun, that is numbered to 99 for the Milwaukee Brewers. For the Cardinals, it's my man Ozzie Smith to 259. Our base is Sanchez for the Yankees, Stanton for the Yankees, and Bogarts for the Red Sox. And then behind that, we have a hit for the Red Sox. It's Mookie Betts with a really nice relic in the middle in particular, and that is numbered to 9 with Mookie Betts. And the Mets hit again. Are you kidding me? Mets just owning this break. This is your nice rookie, Ahmed Rosario, and it's numbered to 25. So if you happen to bid on the New York Mets tonight, you have gotten your money's worth about 10 times over because you are crushing this break if you have the Mets. Minnesota scenes, we did do the helmets. It was 2 Titans and a Steeler. How about that? Corey Kluber to 299 for the Indians. Francisco Lindor for the Indians. That one is to 199. Our base cards, the Cubs with Chris Bryant, Bellinger for the Dodgers, and Piazza for the Mets. Well, just because the Mets are hitting everything does not mean the Yankees are going to be left out tonight, because here they come with Pettit, Jeter, and Rivera. Holy smokes! So Mets and Yankees both. This is numbered to 3. Oh, man, that is 1 of 3, and that is unreal. That is so nice. Yankees were sitting there feeling so jealous of the Mets, and then you pull out Pettit, Jeter, and Rivera on one card. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is why I love triple threads. This is why I love it. For the White Sox, it is Frank Thomas. That is numbered to 27. I told you guys this was going to be a good case, didn't I? Before I started, I said, ooh, our last case was really good, but I had a feeling that tonight's case was going to be as good. Well, we're almost approaching better, except it's going to be hard to top that 101 Acuna from last out, but we certainly have pulled some very nice stuff tonight. Roger Clemens to 259 for the Red Sox. Mookie Betts, 199 for the Red Sox. And then our base cards, Carlos Correa for the Astros, Tanaka for the Yankees, Babe Ruth for the Yankees. Oh, Astros, would you like to have a 1 of 1? Would that make your night better? And if it were Jose Altuve, would that be even better still? Because that's what you've got. A 1 of 1 Jose Altuve, baby. Indeed, for the Astros, printing plate with relic and signature. Oh, I'm having fun with this case. Well, Mets, why don't you just go ahead and back up the Brinks truck. Here's another one for you. This is Noah Syndergaard to 27. We're going to have an armored car to deliver the Mets at the rate they're going. Oh, Buckeye for fun. You don't ever have to tell me that Triple Threads is awesome. Triple Threads, I always love Triple Threads. I buy as much as they will let me buy, and it is never as much as I want. As in, I ordered about 3 times the amount they actually let me buy this year. I adore Triple Threads. This is numbered to 299. It is Beltray and the Rangers. Looks like we have another one of one. This would be what, our third one? Our third one or our fourth one? Third one maybe. This is Alex Bregman and the Astros with a 1 of 1 base card parallel. Our regular base cards, Boston Red Sox, Ted Williams, Chipper Jones for the Braves, Adam Jones for the Orioles. San Francisco Giants were feeling a little left out all the way across the country there. And so here's Buster Posey to keep you company. If you've got the San Francisco Giants, that's numbered to 36. And the Red Sox with Drew Pomerantz. Wow. That is numbered to 61 with the Drew Pomerantz. I don't see him real often. And who have we here? Ted Williams, once again. I think we've seen Ted a time or two. That's to 199 for the Red Sox. For the Astros, it's Jose Altuve to 259. Our base cards are Mattingly, Chris Bryant for the Cubbies, Bellinger for the Dodgers. Speaking of Chris Bryant and the Cubbies, how would you like to have a nice little relic for your team numbered to 18? Got a piece of the baseball bat in the middle, jersey on both sides. The Oakland A's, who were previously feeling a little lonely, now have a hit coming out for Matt Chapman, numbered to 50, and the Oakland A's. We're closing in on it, kids. We've got 2 left. 2 left. Martin says he's going to have to buy a whole case of this. I know. Isn't it fun? Like, Triple Threads is always so much fun because you pull stuff in here that you just don't pull anywhere else. I mean, it's just awesome. I don't know how else to say it. It's fantastic product. Every year, Triple Threads delivers. Like, I don't think there's any such thing as a bad case of Triple Threads. This is the Red Sox Clemens to 299. The Padres numbered to 99 for Eric Hosmer. Our base cards are Piazza for the Mets, Wagner for the Pirates, and Sanchez for the Yankees. The Red Sox are about to have their World Series hero show up for them here in Triple Threads, and that would be David Price. And that is numbered to 36, which is a nice little relic there with the red in the middle. Cubbies hit again with Ben Zobrist. That is numbered to 99. And this is our last one. So a lot of times we do last box mojo. This, of course, is a pack. We've got our 2 redemptions that we'll flip over at the end as well. But we can't do last box mojo, but we're going to do last pack mojo. So right now we have to kind of collectively work on it. Try to get our fire out. And here we come with our last pack of Triple Threads out of this case anyway. See, Martin was already on it. Martin's already typing in last pack mojo over there. Yeah, perfect. Thank you guys for answering Ken and letting him know about the helmet break. You guys stepped up and took care of that while I was busy opening this. Thank you. Trey Turner and the Nationals to 50. The Cincinnati Reds to 199 with Joey Votto. Our base cards, Encarnacion for the Indians, Strasburg for the Nats, and Greinke for the Diamondbacks. And our first hit out of our last pack is Derek Fisher. I know I grabbed the wrong sleeve there. For the Houston Astros, that is numbered to 99. And then we have the Orioles. Adam Jones is our last out of the live product anyway, numbered to 27. Of course, you know we do have ourselves a couple of redemptions to flip over, so Give me 1 second. I'm getting all of our colors stacked up over here out of the way. We're going to flip our redemptions. Chances are we're going to know exactly where these go. We'll probably know the teams right away, but I will still go to the Topps website and verify them because that's just how I roll. After we do that, of course, we will then take care of recapping. All right. So Dylan is hoping the redemption is for the Mets. Laurie is hoping that it is for the Nationals. Jay Allen's disappointed that we got no book, but you know what? We got a lot of other really nice stuff in here, so I'm just saying. Jose Ramirez, Triple Threads autograph relic card. Our second one is Dellin Bettenses, and that is Triple Threads autograph single jumbo relic emerald parallel. That is a mouthful. I'm assuming that'll be to 50 on the Bettenses for the Yankees. So let's roll ourselves over here to the Topps website so that we can verify that that's going where we said it's going, but I'm pretty sure we can all agree that it is. All right, so first up, we've got to find autograph relic card and then autograph single jumbo relic. So this is like the worst checklist to scroll through in the world. So if you see me shoot past one, please let me know. I swear to God, we scrolled up and down through this for 20 minutes the other day. I could not find what I needed to verify like at all in here the other day. Oh, it makes you really miss the drop-down menu, doesn't it? That Panini uses. It does me, anyway. What was that category? No, we don't need that. Oh, no, that's a book. We don't have a book card. We have something that doesn't say book on it. Single jumbo relic? Yes, but ours is not autographed, is it? These are, no, ours is autographed. That category is not autographed, so we have to keep going. We're still scrolling. I told you it was a long one. I wasn't kidding. It's a very long checklist in here. Base rookies and future phenoms. No, we don't have that. We just have an autograph relic and then an autograph super jumbo whoop-de-doo one. Autograph relic combo. Good grief. Not yet. My gosh, man. We're never going to find this. Good grief. Autograph single jumbo relic. That's one we need, right? Yes, that's where we need to find Bettenses for the Yankees. Where is he? There he is. Whew. Bettenses, Yankees. Thank goodness. He's all cleared up. Now we just need to go find... What was the other one? Autograph, just autographed relic card is what the other one says. So we must have passed it somewhere. Oh, man. Oh, man. How did I pass that somewhere? Come on. Didn't we look at all this stuff as we went through? Oh, this is killing me. That was not a book card. It was just a single autograph relic. How hard can this be to find? Does really make you appreciate the Panini drop-down menu, though, doesn't it? Because this is just horrible. Oh, wait. Where'd it go? I just saw it. Where'd you go? Where did you go? I just saw it. Why don't I see it right now? Jose Ramirez, where did you go, man? I just went past it. Where? Didn't I? Am I seeing things now? Oh, come on. I know I saw this. Didn't I? Yes. Thank God. Finally. Indians. Ah. So, yeah. So, they're both exactly what we expected them to be. But you do know I always go and verify them. It's usually not so traumatic as all of that. That was quite dreadful. But anyway, we did eventually get it done. But that, yuck. I hate doing that. So much easier on the Panini website, but what are you going to do? Okie dokie. So, let's recap it. Bettenses redemption. I'm assuming that Emerald Parallel is probably going to be numbered to 50. The others we've seen in this break that have been green and a hit have been numbered to 50. And then the Jose Ramirez, I'm assuming, is probably just a base autograph relic card. Is what it looks like as far as that redemption goes. Then we have a 1-of-1 base parallel. That's Alex Bregman for the Astros. Just a simple red 1 of 1 base. Drew Pomerantz to 61 for the Red Sox. Here's a 1 of 1 Jose Altuve printing plate relic and autograph for the Houston Astros. That's our second 1 of 1, of course. Then the Mets hit with Jacob deGrom. Craig Biggio hit for the Astros. Big Papi, Red Sox. The D-backs and Goldschmidt. Harrison Bader for the Cardinals. Jose Altuve, Astros. The Cardinals and Molina. Roberto Alomar. I happen to really like this. I think that's a very, very cool hit. Numbered to 18, Indians. Johnny Bench for my Cincinnati Reds. Miggy Cabrera, Detroit Tigers. We've got a couple more little stacks over here to grab and recap. Derek Fisher, that's numbered to 99, Astros. Ben Zobrist and the Cubbies. Matt Chapman for the Oakland A's. Chris Bryant and the Cubbies. Buster Posey for the Giants. This, though, this, incredible. It is numbered to 3. It is so awesome. It is Pettit and Jeter and Rivera. Relics and autographs. Like, that, honestly, how is that not even a 1 of 1? But it's to 3. You have 1 of 3 in the world if you've got the Yankees, and that is pretty special. Ahmed Rosario for the Mets. Mookie Betts for the Red Sox. Jacob deGrom for the Mets. And here's our other handsome triple signed card. And this one, crosstown rival, the Mets. And it's numbered to 36. You've got both of your aces on here, Syndergaard and deGrom. And then you added in Conforto to round out on the nice card for the Mets. And then Rendon for the Nationals. Adam Jones for the Orioles. For the Red Sox, it's David Price. For the Mets, Noah Syndergaard. For the White Sox, Frank Thomas. Here comes another 1 of 1. This is the third one for this break, right? Is this the third one or the fourth one? Third one, maybe. I don't know. Third, maybe. And, of course, printing plate for Justin Upton and the Angels. The Phillies with Jake Arrieta. Then you have a nice Corey Kluber here for the Indians, who kind of quietly went about having a very nice break for themselves as well, didn't they? Trevor Story for the Colorado Rockies. Manny comes out for the Padres. The Miami Marlins got involved with Justin Bauer. We didn't leave the Dodgers out. Kenta Maeda shows up for LA. And another Met, Cespedes. So that is our recap of this case of Triple Threads Baseball, and as advertised, it was pretty awesome. We are moving into a little basketball next, and it's going to be Donruss, and it's going to be the back half of a case that we started on Wednesday when it came out. So give me a second here to get our spreadsheet put back up. We'll review that real quickly, and then we'll be ready to bust into a half case of Donruss basketball. So by now I'm going to say probably everyone's seen this, but every time I say that, it's really not the truth because people jump in and out all the time. So we'll go through it here kind of quickly, but we'll go through it one more time. So the free shipping breaks tonight, that was Jim Mint and the football helmets. Free shipping stuff always projected out about 7 days after the auction ends, which would be Friday the 16th, a week from today. As always, if I can get it out to you faster than that, you know I will. And consolation cards. If you're in the free shipping break, I usually just hang on to your consolation cards until the next time when you do have a package shipping. And at that time, I would gather up any that you're due. I do keep track of it for a rolling 90 days. And then I would include it with your package when it went out the door. If you're in that free shipping break and you do not want to wait for your next package to ship to get your consolation card, drop me a line, let me know, and I'll get it out to you right away, just in plain white envelope and a stamp. Our paid shipping breaks tonight, projecting out the door on or about Wednesday. That's Triple Threads and Donruss. Donruss, nobody's going to get skunked. In triple threads, if somebody didn't pull something, it's not super likely, but it could happen. And if it did, then your consolation cards will go out with the rest of the break since it's a paid shipping break. And once again, no mail service on Monday, no pickup, no delivery, no anything. It's Veterans Day. Well, Veterans Day is actually, I think, Sunday, but, observed on Monday. So Donruss Basketball, this is a 5-box half case break. It is break number 2. You guys probably remember or know that this is a reconfigured product from what we've seen in past years. So these are jumbo boxes basically. And what that means to you is a couple of things. First off, we're going to have about 1,500 cards in this break. It's 300 cards per box. Secondly, it means our hits have changed a little bit, and we get 2 autographs per box. And we're also going to have in here a bunch of different parallels and inserts and numbered cards and things like that. I know this box is a little smashed up, and it came out of the case that way. We had a couple of boxes that came out of the case that way. And the one that was actually the most smashed up out of the case, we opened up in the first part of the break, and all the cards in it were fine, so I don't expect we'll have any problems tonight either. So this is put together in a way that's pretty handy, in the sense that they structured these boxes kind of the way they structured them for, like Topps does, their Series 1 and Series 2 and Update. So by that, I mean, we'll have some base, and then we'll get to kind of the center of the pack. And in the center of the pack is where we will find our inserts and our hits and that sort of stuff. And then we know we're just going to have more base after that. So in that sense, we can kind of get through it with a little bit faster rhythm because we know where to stop to find the hits, and we know that everything else is kind of going to be base. So we'll be kind of blowing through the base at a pretty good little clip. And of course, when we get to the center where the inserts and the numbered cards and all that are, we'll take a little bit closer look at those. To that end, we're going to find a bunch of stuff in here that's going to be going, different directions like that. They go up, they go down. Panini puts them in that way. I do not flip those back and forth because A, we'd be constantly flipping them back and forth. I think that's handling the cards too much. And B, they're base cards anyway, so it doesn't, it's like not that big a deal. But if there is one you want particularly to see, you can stop me and I'll go back and grab it for you and flip it if you want. So that's the 349. It's a Mitchell Robinson press proof coming out for the Knicks. And then we have a Court Kings insert with Goran Dragic in the Heat. A Rookie Kings insert, Spellman and the Hawks. This is All Heart, Dennis Rodman and the Bulls. Takeoff, that's Sean Kemp. Supersonics, guys, those go to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Once again, cards always stay with their franchise. The former Supersonics are the current Oklahoma City Thunder. Retro Series insert, Oscar Robertson and the Bucks. And then from there, we know we are back to our base, so we can kind of plug on through that at a fairly good little clip. Scott's here. Hey, Scott. And Jay Allen, you have the Hornets, the Pacers, and the Clippers. Oh, Dylan, I missed your question earlier. You said about shipping. Hopefully you saw that projected shipping date at one point or another when it was up there. And I ship out of Kentucky. So I don't know where you are in relation to Kentucky, but, hopefully it doesn't take too long from me to you. The longest part is probably just me getting it sorted and ready to ship. This is an all-star insert for the Bucks. It's the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, John Havlicek for the Celtics, Hall Kings, a Court King, Rudy Gobert, and the Jazz. Retro Pistol Pete Maravich for the Hawks. All Heart Rudy Gay for the Spurs. This is a Rookies insert. That one is for the Kings. It's Marvin Bagley. And then base again. So when we do the 10-box break, which is what, Sunday night, I think, the full case break. Basically what we'll ship is all this stuff that you see in the middle, plus any autograph hits or relic hits. Of course, they would be in the middle too. And anything that says rated rookie like that does. Tonight, everything ships. But I'm talking about Sunday when we do the full case. That's the stuff that would ship. The stuff that wouldn't ship is just veteran base. So, to give you an idea. And veteran base does have its own bidding spot for the Sunday night break. This is a press proof number to 199 for the Dallas Mavericks with Harrison Barnes. Hall Kings, Jason Kidd for the Mavericks. Kevin Durant, Court Kings for the Warriors. Swishful Thinking, that is Steph Curry. All Heart T-Wolves. Retro Celtics, Larry Bird. So like that's veteran base, right? So, I mean, I'm assuming everybody kind of knows how that works. But on the off chance someone doesn't, now you do. The other thing you should know is sometimes you may see a player in one uniform, but there'll be a different team noted on the card. That actually happens more than you would think in basketball, and it's just players who have been traded. So sometimes their photograph is them in their old uniform, but the card will correctly note the current team. It's always going to go to the team that is printed on the card. The uniform doesn't matter. It's the team that's printed on the card. Dominique Wilkins, takeoff for the Hawks. Rookie Kings, Lonnie Walker and the Spurs. Hall Kings, Gary Payton, Supersonics, which means Thunder. Russell Westbrook for the Thunder. An all-star Pelican AD. And a retro Paul Pierce for the Celtics. And onward we go. Caleb says you guys gave him a run for his money tonight when he was trying to get the Dallas Mavericks. Somebody else wanted those Mavericks too, did they, Caleb? Well, you guys know I love Doncic. I can't, Luka Doncic. I'm all about that kid. So, yeah, I think buying the Mavericks in hopes of pulling Doncic is a good investment, in my opinion. The Milwaukee Bucks are going to have our first hit out of this box, and it is Dante DiVincenzo. And of course, you've got your relic and your signature. It is numbered to 99. You do have a little bit of chipping down there in that lower right-hand corner. You can see that white speck. That is what that is. Got a little imperfection down there in lower left, upper, actually all four of your corners, but that especially down there because that was foil, and this looks like a little piece of it is missing down there or chipped off. Well, you know, usually that's just referred to as chipping. But anyway, when I see that sort of stuff, I usually try to call it out. T-Wolves, Rookie Kings, Court Kings for the T-Wolves. Wait a minute. Yeah, both T-Wolves. I had to think about that a minute. Retro for the Pistons with Dennis Rodman. Dr. J for the Sixers with a takeoff insert. The Raptors with an all-star DeRozan. Okie dokie. We have a few more packs left to go, and still looking for one more hit out of here. Each box with a pair of autographs, and so far we've just found the DiVincenzo. I see a little red gleaming in our future, though. Court Kings, that's Klay Thompson for the Warriors, and our red insert numbered to 99. I think that pattern is called Sunburst. That is a press-proof Ryan Anderson. Court Kings for the Pistons with Griffin. Grant Hill for the Pistons with Hall Kings. The Warriors with an all-star. Swishful Thinking Reggie Miller for the Pacers. Chris Paul and the Rockets with the all-heart insert. Well, Scott, I guess the Cats did do a little better tonight, maybe, I guess. But, man, I got to tell you what, not until about halfway through the second half. That game was not very much fun to watch until about halfway through the second half. So, I don't know what happened. Like, we looked like one team when we were at the Bahamas, and we looked like a completely different team ever since, including the exhibition games. Like all of a sudden we regressed. I don't know what has going on with those boys, but I don't know. I mean, we won, but I didn't think it was a great effort. Let's put it like that. To 149, that's a press-proof DeMar DeRozan for the Spurs. So, guys, this is an example of what I was talking about earlier, because obviously you see he's in a Raptors uniform. It tells you right there the traded date, and, of course, it's got the Spurs designation front and back. So, naturally, it goes to the Spurs, but that is one where you see somebody in the old uniform in the photograph. So that's what I was referencing earlier. Colin Sexton and the Cavs, Rookie Kings. Hall Kings, Bill Russell and the Celtics. Anthony Hardaway, retro for the Magic. All-Star for the Pacers with Oladipo. Paul George, wishful thinking for the Thunder. The Lightning and the Thunder. So we won't be having much more thunder around here. It's all of a sudden freezing. I mean, like, it's going to be down in the 20s tonight. I know I've been complaining about this all week, but come on. Last weekend, you know, we were like 60s. And now we're 20s. That's just not cool. I just don't like that at all. Way too early for this kind of cold weather. But what are you going to do? Hall Kings, Isaiah Thomas, the original one for the Pistons. And then we have a blue sunburst to 49, press proof, Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. Court Kings, Karl Anthony Towns and the T-Wolves. John Stockton for the Jazz. For the Blazers, it's Damian Lillard. Reggie Miller for the Pacers. That is the Oklahoma City Thunder. Russell Westbrook, all heart. So, of course, Sunday we're going to break more of this, more Donruss basketball, as I was talking about earlier. But next week, we are going to have certified basketball showing up on Wednesday. And it's not totally certified, which is what they've given us in basketball the last several years. But they are taking us back to just plain certified, which is what we've had in football for many years. We haven't had totally certified and regular certified in football and probably at least, what, maybe 2013, 2014, the last time we had both brands in football. And we haven't had regular certified in basketball in a long time either. So that's coming back. Well, that'll be out on Wednesday. Press Proof Allen Iverson Retro Series for the 76ers. Court Kings Giannis for the Bucks. A Rookie Kings Trae Young and the Hawks. Steph Curry All Heart for the Warriors. Retro Stephon Marbury for the Suns. And a takeoff Zach LaVine for the Bulls. And so, of course, in addition to that, to the certified basketball that will open on Wednesday, we're going to open a little more flawless basketball. I know, I'm crazy. I broke down and paid that astronomically high price that they marked up flawless basketball to. Because, you know what? I just couldn't bear to let it go yet. I decided I wanted to open a little more of it, so I paid an outrageously high price for it. I mean, more than twice. More than twice what I should have paid for it. But I did. And we're going to open it. And we're going to open it starting again on Wednesday night. So hopefully some of you are interested in it. And I don't end up losing several $1,000s on it. But yeah, it was expensive. Derek Favors and the Utah Jazz. Significant Signatures is our second hit out of that box. Rookie Kings for the Hornets. Court Kings for the Bulls. There's the rookies, Jaren Jackson for the Grizzlies. Retro for the Bulls. The Sixers with an All-Stars. Latchman's here. Hi, Latchman. What's going on, sir? You have some teams in here, don't you? Or did you had some teams maybe in Triple Threads earlier? You had some teams in something tonight. Maybe both. I can't remember. Yeah, Scott. Well, you'll have to jump back in that flawless on Wednesday night. So we can have a little fun with some flawless again. Oh, I didn't, JL, and I didn't buy it from that rep that we were talking about last night. I didn't buy it from the playoff football rep. I bought it from my other rep who is always from a different company, who's always very good about trying to help me out with stuff and take care of me on things. And he's always looking out for me. And he's helped me get a lot of stuff in the past that I maybe wouldn't have otherwise been able to get. So he's actually really good, and I bought it from him, and it was way marked up, like twice what it should have been marked up. But I bought it anyway. So we'll see, and hopefully that'll help us down the line. As I said, that rep's usually pretty good about taking care of me on stuff. So we'll see. That's a press proof Wendell Carter Jr. That is Sunburst, numbered to 99 for the Bulls. It's too late for us to help us on Prism because that's already been allocated. But he might be able to help us, down the line with Contenders, or which comes out in December, or National Treasures, or some of the other stuff in basketball that will come down the pike. Hopefully, this will help move the needle a little bit for us, maybe. Edward, you said it sounds like I live in Cleveland. Why does it sound like I live in Cleveland? I'm afraid to ask. Why does it sound like I live in Cleveland? I don't know, man. I don't know. Memphis Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. I believe this is going to be one of our on-card next day autographs, and indeed it is. So the Grizzlies hit with a Jaren Jackson Jr. This, of course, is the autograph we're all searching for when we open Donruss, because those next day autos are on card, and they are the most desirable out of Donruss basketball. There's Mo Wagner for the Lakers, Andrew Wiggins, T-Wolves, LeBron James in the Cleveland Cavaliers uniform, but a Lakers team designation, the traded designation, Lakers on the back. So, of course, we'll go to the Lakers. There are some LeBron inserts for the Cavs that say Cavs on them, but I think they're the all-star ones. Everything else will be the Lakers for him. Trae Young, the rookies insert, the Jazz retro, Karl Malone. Why did you boo me, Scott? Why are you booing me now? I'm so confused. Someone says it sounds like I'm in Cleveland, and Scott's booing me again. I don't know why. I don't know why you're booing me right now, Scott. We were talking about flawless basketball, man. That's a good thing. There's no booing. There's no booing in flawless basketball. It's all only good stuff. Unless I lose like $1,000, then it won't be so good. Retro Series, Stoudemire for the Suns. AD for the Pelicans. The Hawks with a Rookie Kings. A retro for the Hawks. An All Heart for the Spurs. A rookies insert for Marvin Bagley and the Kings. Oh, Scott says he was booing his wife that time, not booing me. Well, you might be safer booing me, brother. I don't know how much you want to be booing the wife. That might not be a good idea. That's probably not a real good idea. Yeah. If she starts looking over your shoulder, I think you best be saying you were booing me, not her. Rookie Kings, Colin Sexton for the Cavs. This is number 349. It's Kristaps a Kristaps Porzingis press proof for the Knicks. Isn't that exciting? Occasionally I can speak. Bradley Beal and the Wizards, Court Kings. Hall Kings, Dominique Wilkins and the Hawks. Retro Hardaway for the Magic. And Pacer Oladipo, Swishful Thinking, Paul George, and the Thunder, Oklahoma City Thunder. Indeed. Oh, Jay Allen, she said, Scott, she's cut your flawless money off. Oh, friend, now see, I told you had to buy her some. You got to buy some stuff. When you get good hits, you got to buy her little gifts and then let her know it came from the magic of the cards. And then she'll give you a little more rope to work with, perhaps. That's numbered to 99. TJ Warren, press proof for the Suns with, I believe that's the starburst or sunburst pattern. I think sunburst pattern. Well, Wilt Chamberlain for the Sixers. DeMar DeRozan for the Spurs. The Warriors with Draymond Green, All-Stars. T-Wolves, Retro, All Heart Wizards, and John Wall. Yeah, can't be cutting the Flawless money off. Flawless is too good a product. And really, I kind of would like to have bought even more than what I bought from him today, but I figure it's going to be hard to even break even on it with the eBay and PayPal fees because it was quite expensive. Per box, like very, very expensive. But sometimes I just decide it's what I want to do and we do it. And that's what I did today. So there you go. There's an example of LeBron James as a Cavalier that will go to the Cavaliers. That's an all-star insert. Once again, they're always going to go to the team designated on the card. Robert Parrish in the Celtics. Kyle Kuzma, Lakers. There is a Warriors all-star. Wishful thinking for the Pacers. That's a Rockets all-heart. Well, Scott, if she only takes and you only give, man, that doesn't sound too good. What's going on there? You got to reconfigure that. You got to flip the script on that one. Can't be having that going on. Court Kings, Klay Thompson and the Warriors. Rookie Kings, Musa and the Nets. Wishful thinking, Lowry and the Raptors. The Lakers, all heart. The retro Kobe Bryant for the Lakers. Back-to-back Kobe inserts. Too bad one of those wasn't signed, because that would have made me happy. I would have liked that better. So I don't know if anybody had any luck today getting first off the line Prism basketball. I thought that I did, but now I do not know because I never got a confirmation email. I checked out and I got an order number on screen because I did it on my mobile device. I got an order number, which I did not write down because I'm really, really stupid like that. And I thought I would get an email confirmation, which I did not get. And I've had this happen to me before with the first off the line stuff where I will think I've ordered it. I've entered all my information. It accepts all my information. It pops up and gives me an order number. And then my credit card never gets charged and I never get the stuff. Hall Kings, Bill Russell, and the Celtics. This is numbered to, what does that say? 199. Trevor Ariza and the Suns. James Harden and the Rockets, Court Kings. There's a Spurs artist, Gilmore, Hall Kings. Donovan Mitchell, takeoff for the Jazz, and All-Stars for the Thunder. Retro, Steve Nash and the Suns. So I don't know if I really am going to get it or if I'm really not going to get it. I thought I was going to get it, but now I'm not feeling so confident about it. So usually if I cannot get an email confirmation, that's when they don't ever send it to me, even though I'll get an order confirmation in the app. So their stuff is so messed up, and it always happens whenever they put something good in there for first off the line. DeAndre Ayton, rookies insert for the Suns. Rookie Kings, Jerome Robinson and the Clippers. Hall Kings, Isaiah Thomas, the original Isaiah Thomas for the Pistons. All clear for takeoff. Note that that is a Laker, even though he's in a Cavs uniform. Retro Series, Tracy McGrady and the Rockets. All-Stars, Raptors, Kyle Lowry. Jay Allen said I should go give them some counseling. Scott says he's already been there. Well, I don't know, Scott. Did it take? I don't know, man. No, I'm just kidding around. I mean, I'm sure we all do that, don't we? We all, have plenty of interesting things to say about our significant others when they're not looking over our shoulders. When they are, we tell a little different story, don't we? Yeah. But, you know, you have to take the good with the bad. I know there's plenty of bad things about me that, yeah, but I don't like to talk about those. To 199 press proof 76ers Ben Simmons. Yeah, I only like to talk about, you know, the good things about me. Michael Porter Jr. and the Nuggets, rookie kings. There's Hall Kings, Reggie Miller and the Pacers. There's a Dennis Rodman retro for the Pistons, 76ers, Dr. J, the Raptors, DeMar DeRozan, All-Stars insert. But yeah, I know, Scott, you're just having some fun. What did you ask me, Jay Allen? Did we have 2 autographs in this box? Oh, I guess we didn't, did we? Where's our other autograph? You're right, we didn't. There's Jaren Jackson. Those 2 came out of the first one. Significant signatures in that. You're absolutely right. We got only 1 autograph out of that box. This is our numbered stuff. We didn't miss any autographs anywhere. So, yeah, you're right. That was it. We got only 1. Daggone it, stupid Panini. I have to tell you, it's not the only time that's happened. And last year, I mean, it's the only time it's happened so far this year. But last year, we had hoops, and we were doing, I think it was a half case at that point. No, I take that back. It wasn't a half case. It was like a quarter of a case. I think I had broken it up into 5-box breaks at that point. And we did so it would have been a 5-box break. And out of that, 2 of our 5 boxes only gave us one, either 1 hit or no hits or whatever. Anyway, we ended up out of 5 boxes being shorted, you know, out of 2 boxes, got no hits. So every once in a while, they absolutely kind of screw you up a little bit, but fortunately it doesn't happen real often, but of course I'd rather it not happen at all. Court Kings Lillard and the Trailblazers. That's to 349. And it is a press proof Trailblazers Gary Trent Jr. Rookie Kings DiVincenzo for the Bucks. Court Kings Dwight Howard for the Wizards. The rookies Jaren Jackson Grizzlies. The Bulls with a retro and all-star for the 76ers. Yeah, Jay Allen, I don't, you know, they definitely did short us, and I don't know, that's not very cool. Sometimes you think, well, maybe somewhere in one of these others they'll make it up to you, but probably they don't. But here's the rub. Here's how they get around that. You see how that big on average on there? Right, that's what they put on everything. Everything that Panini produces says on average, which completely covers them in the instance that they short you one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Rookie Kings, press proof for the Clippers. You guys know I like Shai. He, of course, played for my UK Wildcats in his collegiate career. This one is numbered to 99. It is a press proof for the 76ers, JJ Redick. Yeah, I know it stinks, but everything Panini ever produces, anything you look at, all their packaging, and unless it is a 1 hit per box, and that even probably says it, it always says on average. Chandler Hutchison, Rookie Kings for the Bulls. Donovan Mitchell, Court Kings for the Jazz. Retro Stoudemire. Spud Webb, Takeoff for the Hawks. Then the Rockets with an All-Stars. Sorry about that. That was a big yawn there in the middle of that. And it's not that I'm bored from doing the break, because I'm not. It's that I really did not sleep very well last night. Not in terms of number of hours of trying to sleep, but also just, I don't know, for whatever reason I kept waking up. And so even though I wasn't even attempting to sleep very many hours, what I did attempt to sleep didn't go very well. So I'm pretty tired tonight. To 199, that is a press proof Lonnie Walker for the Spurs. Caleb, you said as long as there's no points, you'll be fine. Court Kings, Lillard and the Blazers. The Warriors with a Hall Kings. The Blazers an all-star. A retro headed to the Pacers with Reggie Miller. The Thunder with an all-heart. And Jay Allen says I've yawned a couple of times. I just yawned right there. Yeah, so I have yawned a couple of times. I'm telling you, it's been having a hard time all day today. It's been cold and dreary and kind of rainy, and I didn't sleep very well. And all day today, I've just been kind of dragging a little bit. I got a lot done, but I don't know. I'm still tired. Chris Paul and the Rockets, the Court Kings, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Spurs, Karl Malone, Hall Kings and the Jazz. For the Cavaliers, it is LeBron James. Swishful Thinking for the Hornets with Kemba Walker. There's All Heart for the Bucks with Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak, baby. See, maybe a little water will help me. I don't know that water really wakes you up. But let's say it does. Let's just pretend that it does. How about that? Scott, you said your son has partial epilepsy, and he had, oh my gosh, he had 20 seizures last night. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no wonder that you and he didn't get any sleep. I'm glad to hear that he's fine now. And he does it about once a month. Wow. I mean, that's got to be so scary. I guess he's probably used to it by now, but man, that's not fun. My neighbor, her son has epilepsy as well. He was recently diagnosed, and they've had to play with his medication a lot, but they finally have him in a good spot where he doesn't have too many problems these days. So the Knicks with Kevin Knox, Timeless Treasures, and hey, I love that hit. That is numbered to 99 with a little relic and autograph action there coming out for the Knicks. Oh, Caleb, you have it too? Oh gosh, I'm sorry to hear that, guys. Larry Bird and the Celtics, Kyrie Irving and the Celtics, Steph Curry Warriors, Andrew Wiggins T-Wolves, Celtics Larry Bird. Yeah, Jay Allen, I'm with you. This is normally the kind of weather that would make me sleep too. Like I would have figured I would have slept really well last night, but it did not work out that way. I did not sleep well at all. Oh, yeah, Scott, you say it's no big deal to him. He's used to it, basically. Yeah, well, it's still probably not a lot of fun. And you guys go to the, once a month you go to Kentucky Clinic. I guess they kind of adjust his meds and that sort of stuff. This is numbered to 349 as a press proof Donovan Mitchell. Jacob Evans, Rookie Kings. David Robinson, Hall Kings. A retro Charles Barkley for the Sixers. The Wizards, Bradley Beal with an all-star. The Heat with a Swishful Thinking and Ray Allen. So I'm kind of looking forward to tomorrow, UK football, going down to Tennessee. I'm going to see if we can bounce back after that disastrous Georgia game. See if our boys can kind of get their heads out of their behinds after that loss and hopefully go give them a game down in Tennessee tomorrow. Trayvon Blewett for NOLA, the New Orleans Pelicans, with a significant signature. That's our second signature out of this box. Elvin Hayes, Hall Kings for the, it says Bullets, but the former Washington Bullets are the current Washington Wizards, so that goes Wizards. Court Kings, Boogie Cousins for the Warriors. Traded information there. I know he's in a Pelicans uniform, but it's a Warriors card. Retro Baron Davis for the Hornets. There's Draymond Green for the Warriors. Victor Oladipo and the Pacers. Oh gosh, Caleb, you had you dislocated your shoulder a couple of weeks ago when you had a seizure. Oh man, brother, that is not fun at all. And that's the 6th time you've dislocated your shoulder. Wow, Caleb, I am so sorry to hear that. I would not even begin to imagine what that must be like. That's got to be pretty hard to live with, I guess. Never knowing when it might hit is got to be a tough one. I'm sorry about that. To 199, it is a press proof for the Sacramento Kings, Buddy Hield. That's the Blazers, Court Kings, and a Mikal Bridges Rookie Kings for the Suns, Dennis Rodman and the Bulls, Shawn Kemp. Seattle Supersonics. There was another yawn. Sorry. Former Seattle Supersonics are the current Oklahoma City Thunder. The Milwaukee Bucks retro Oscar Robertson. I know. I got to sleep better tonight, right? We don't want to do this again tomorrow night. Man, I don't know. And it's like hit me all at once, too. I must have forgotten to have some caffeine somewhere along the way today. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I'm normally up until 1, 2 in the morning, finishing up stuff after we do breaks. And not uncommon for me to not go to sleep until close to 3 a.m. And I'm usually not even yawning then. I don't know what my deal is tonight. I must have forgotten my Red Bull earlier today. Philadelphia 76ers, that is Dr. J. There's a Rookie King, Jaren Jackson Grizzlies. Scottie Pippen for the Bulls, Hall Kings. Oklahoma City Thunder take off. All-Stars for Nola. Retro for the Celtics with Paul Pierce. Okie dokie. We have already found both of our autographs out of this box, right? I had to think about that a minute. So, yes, we have. So, Pistons, Dennis Rodman, Kyle Lowry, Court Kings for the Raptors, Rookie Kings, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, James Harden for the Rockets, Retro Dr. J for the Sixers, a Dennis Smith Jr. takeoff for the Mavericks. So we have 3 down and 2 to go. We're not doing too badly on time. Could be worse, anyway. Any way you cut it, it just takes a while to open and look at 1,500 cards. Even when you can go quickly through the base, it still just takes a while. Nothing fast about it. And, of course, the sorting, even worse. Actually, the sorting itself, not terribly bad. You know, a couple hours it can be sorted. But then after you do that, you still have to get it ready to go. And by that, I mean in top loaders and team bags and bubble wrap and bubble mailers and all that. And that usually takes longer than the sorting. Believe it or not. It really does. A long time. Court Kings, Dwayne Wade, and the Heat. This is numbered to 199. It is a press proof for the Pacers. Court Kings, Blake Griffin for the Pistons. Hall Kings for the Pistons. Warriors with an all-star. Swishful Thinking for the Pacers. And All Heart for the Rockets. Oh, Scott, you didn't bum out the room, man. That's all cool. That's all good. Listen, many of us, see each other in here every night, or if not every night, several nights a week. So listen, we all go back and forth and talk about things that are going on outside of just the world of trading cards. I mean, you know, we're like our own little family in here, so that's all cool, man. It is all good. We all share the good, bad, and the ugly along the way somewhere as we go through our evenings together. Clyde Drexler and the Blazers for the Hall Kings. That's numbered 349. Press proof for the Pistons. It was Bruce Brown. Court Kings, T-Wolves. Hall Kings, Jazz. Man, sorry. That's the Blazers for the All-Stars. That's a retro for the Pacers. That is Russell Westbrook All-Heart for the Thunder. Like, somebody's going to have to bring me up a Red Bull right now. It's not even midnight. I'm going to be drinking Red Bull at midnight, and then I'll be up till like 5 a.m. or some craziness. I'll tell you what, right now, I'll flag somebody down and say, go give me a Red Bull down there and bring it up here, please. Because I kind of think I need it right now. It's like I can't control it. Usually if you feel a yawn coming on, you can kind of stifle it. Boy, I can't tonight. What the problem is. So sorry. Dennis Smith Jr. and the Mavericks. For the Spurs, it's Lonnie Walker. For the Supersonics, which means the Thunder, it's Gary Payton. Russell Westbrook for the Thunder. An All-Star AD for NOLA. Retro Paul Pierce for the Celtics. Have you guys kind of detected that there is a pattern there? There's like a handful of players that you find on those various inserts, and we just keep kind of seeing the same ones flash through periodically. There's, I guess, Rookie Kings is probably the only one where we're not seeing a ton of duplication. But most of those inserts, yeah, we're seeing a lot of duplication. Troy Brown Jr. and the Washington Wizards with a Dominator signature, a Rookie Dominator. And it happens to be numbered to 99. And T-Wolves, that's the other thing I've noticed. They often go, you'll find the same team on back-to-back inserts. Have you guys noticed that too? I have. Pistons, the Sixers, and the Raptors. Obviously not every time. It didn't happen just there. Did on the first two, but not the last two. But yeah, that seems to be happening a lot too. So they've got some very distinct collation patterns in this product that I think we've already discovered in opening only less than a case yet. Well, Jay Allen, I'm telling you what, I do need an energy shot, but I'm just not close to it. I'd have to like run downstairs and go get Red Bull unless I can see somebody. If I could give somebody a smoke signal and say, bring me one up here, which probably not going to happen. That's to 199 press proof for the Hawks. Hall Kings, Jason Kidd and the Mavericks, Kevin Durant and the Warriors. That is Swishful Thinking Steph Curry. All heart for the T-Wolves. That is a retro for the Celtics. Caleb, you are looking for a Trae Young autograph for the Hawks, huh? Yeah, I wouldn't mind finding that. Of course, we found, I'm trying to think, we had Kevin Knox come out a minute ago, so he was a lottery pick. But it's not impossible to think that we could find another lottery pick out of a half case of this. I mean, it's a possibility. There's definitely basketball, the way they structure the signatures a little different than football. I almost let that one go by. The 349, I almost missed it. Bogdanovic for the Pacers, press proof. Rookie King for the Cavs, Hall King for the Celtics, retro for the Magic, All-Star for the Pacers, Swishful for the Thunder. Jay Allen says, you just want one autograph for any of your three teams. You don't even care who it is. You just want one autograph. Well, I feel you on that. Yeah, Caleb, I haven't looked at the didn't break down the checklist that much in terms of veteran versus the rookies in this product. I mean, obviously there are some of both. I always, in Donruss personally, I always want the rookies if I'm buying into it, because I'm always looking for those next day autographs because they're the on-card ones. And to me, that is preferable for the rookies. Trailblazers, All-Stars, Lillard, and that is also a press proof. The press proofs on that one aren't numbered, but it does, say press proof on it for whatever that's worth. Hall Kings for the Celtics, Court Kings for the Jazz. There's Pistol Pete again, retro. There's an all-heart Rudy Gay. There's the rookies insert with Marvin Bagley and the Kings. And I want to say last year, it seems to me, I mean, obviously this is a different configuration than what we've had in recent years with Donruss. But I also think that we found more autographs last year that were the next day on card than what we have found so far this year. Because I think we only got one of those out of the first half of this case, if I remember correctly. Now we've only had one in the second half as well. This is to 349. It's a press proof Gary Harris for the Nuggets. Which is not to say that every case will be configured the same way. For the Heat, it's a Court Kings. There's a Hawks Rookie King, a Heart for the Bulls, Takeoff for Supersonics, which is Thunder, Retro for the Bucks. So I don't know if the rest of the cases are configured the same way or not, but I just feel like it seems to me that when we opened this last year, that we found more next day autographs per case than two. Maybe we didn't, but it seemed like we did. Well, yeah, Caleb, I mean, that's kind of the idea of Hoops and Donruss. You would think that they would be exactly that, full of rookies, more so than the veterans. But there were a lot of veterans in Hoops, like a lot of veterans in Hoops, and good ones, by the way. Good vet autos in Hoops. Reggie Miller, press proof retro for the Pacers. Giannis, Court Kings for the Bucks. Rookie Kings, Trae Young for the Hawks. Heart to Heart, Golden State Warriors, retro for the Suns, Takeoff for the Bulls with the Zach LaVine. In fact, I would say out of what we did, I only opened the one case of Hoops. That's really I hardly ever open more than one case of Hoops. And I would say that we probably had more nice veteran autographs out of Hoops than we did rookie. I mean, we hit like Steph Curry, and we hit really good veteran autographs in Hoops. So, I don't know. It was interesting. All right, the Denver Nuggets have a significant signature, and this is Lever. It doesn't appear to be numbered that I saw anyway. Miles Bridges, Rookie Kings, Court Kings, LaVine and the Bulls. Jaren Jackson, rookies insert, a retro Scottie Pippen for the Bulls. All-Stars for the Sixers. Yeah, I am with you, Scott. There were, I think, more rookies in it last year. It seems like there were anyway. Sometimes, though, I get confused one year to another. I'll be thinking about saying something was last year and maybe it was year before last. I mean, I don't always remember it correctly, but I kind of thought that too, so. Okie dokie. So, we are on our last box. So, what does that mean? Last box mojo. That's right. You've got to bring the heat and bring the fire. Oh, yeah, Caleb, I just now was reading back up through there about the time we pulled Lever out. You were asking if they had Legends autos in here. So, Yeah, it's really configured similarly to Hoops, other than, as I said, Hoops this year, for whatever reason. I mean, maybe we just got lucky with a great case, but we pulled some extra nice veteran autographs out of Hoops. This is numbered to 199, is a press proof Chris Paul and the Rockets. Hall Kings, Shaq for the Magic. D'Angelo Russell, Court Kings for the Nets. All Heart for the Rockets. Retro Dr. J for the Sixers. A Dennis Smith Jr. takeoff. Well, now, Caleb, when we're talking football, it's a whole other story. You're talking about how last year out of Optic Football, you got all rookie autos. There were 3 Zeke autos in a case and all that kind of stuff. Completely different animal, football and basketball. The product teams are different and everything at Panini. But in most of the football products, you get loads and loads of rookies and not nearly as many veterans. In basketball, you tend to get veterans and Hall of Famers really as much, sometimes more, than you get rookies. So it's a completely different scenario, one sport to the other. Meanwhile, we do have another rookie autograph. It is for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and it is another former UK guy. It is Hamidou Diallo. Hammy is numbered to 99 right up there. I don't know why I turned it sideways. Just lost my mind for a minute. Used to the numbering being down the side. And relic and autograph hit there. So we pulled both Knox and Hammy out tonight. Both former UK guys. Andrew Wiggins and the T-Wolves. Ray Allen and the Heat. We have Baron Davis for the Hornets. Draymond Green for the Warriors. And Oladipo for the Pacers. So, yeah, Caleb, it really depends a lot, not just on Donruss in any of the products for basketball. You are much more likely to pull out veteran and Hall of Famers in any basketball product than you are in any football product. The football products focus heavily on rookies throughout the year. I mean, certainly there are some that are going to lean more towards veterans, and they're usually the higher end ones when you get into immaculate and impeccable and national treasures and flawless and that's the place where you find a lot of your good veterans in football, and of course rookies too. But a lot of the football products are very, very centered on rookies. It's not the case in basketball. Oh, well, now I'm not going to complain too much about what we've pulled, because Dr. J, baby, now that is Last Box Mojo for you right there, kids. That is numbered to 10, Hall Dominator, Julius Erving, Dr. J for the Sixers. So, Last Box Mojo once again delivers. Ben Simmons for the Sixers, Wilt Chamberlain for the Sixers, Wishful Thinking Larry Bird and the Celtics, the Heat with Dwayne Wade, and a retro Magic Johnson for the Lakers. Well, yeah, Caleb, that is exactly what it is. It is because, of course, lots more players on a football team than there are on a basketball team to begin with. And then, of course, of all the players on a football team, there's tons more rookies every year. So, for sure, that is exactly why the products are structured the way that they are. Rosters are just much, much bigger and many, many more rookies every year. But, yeah, just a little FYI. There is a press proof numbered to 349 with Jrue Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Scott, I don't know who had the 76ers tonight. I'll have to look. I don't remember, to be honest. DeMar DeRozan and the Spurs, Jerome Robinson and the Clippers, Tracy McGrady and the Raptors, the Pistons with an all-star Andre Drummond and a retro Petrovic for the Trailblazers. Which, truthfully, those are inserts we haven't been seeing 100% every 5 seconds tonight. In fact, that might be the first Petrovic we've seen all night. How about that? So, yeah, the Dr. J, Last Box Mojo delivered that to us, and that, numbered to 10, that's a nice hit, guys. Especially when you consider the price point of this product and the buy-in on it. That's a very good return on investment. Press Proof Retro Dennis Johnson for the Celtics, Isaiah Thomas the original for the Pistons, Klay Thompson Warriors, Jimmy Butler T-Wolves, the rookies DeAndre Ayton and the Suns, Retro Tim Duncan. Yeah, I'll look and see who had the 76ers when we get done here. I don't remember offhand, but whoever it was, that was pretty amazing. Caleb, that was the second autograph out of here because Hamidou Diallo was out of this box as well, I believe, right? Hammy came out of here too, I think. I'm pretty sure. The Warriors All-Stars, Court Kings, Chris Paul for the Rockets, Wendell Carter Jr. and the Bulls, Retro Charles Barkley for the Sixers, and a Bradley Beal for the Wizards, Wishful Thinking Ray Allen and the Heat. The Miami Heat. Yeah, they do still owe us one. You're right about that, since they shorted us one in another box. It'd be nice if it showed up, wouldn't it? Every once in a while, you'll get lucky and find an extra autograph and things. It doesn't happen super often, but I have had it happen before. That's for sure. There's a nice little press-proof Doncic for the Mavericks, and it's on the rookies insert. You guys know we're not finding a ton of those that say the rookies, and of those, most of them are not press-proof. So it's not numbered, but yet it does have some uniqueness about it for Doncic and the Mavericks. Rookie Kings for the Hawks, Bradley Beal Court Kings, the Bucks with the Greek Freak All-Stars, Retro Iverson for the Sixers, the All-Heart Iverson for the Sixers. See, that's what I'm talking about. Sixers and Sixers, both same player. Happens an odd amount of the time in Donruss this year that it works that way. Yeah, Scott, the rated rookies do typically sell pretty well, especially, as you say, if you sell them in lots or in groups. You can take all those rated rookies and put them together, and you're right, they will often do well. And the press proofs for the rookies typically will sell pretty well. Even sometimes the higher numbered ones will have a decent value on them, even when they're not signed. To 199, that's Colin Sexton and the Cavaliers. Rookie Kings for the Nets, Court Kings Rockets, All-Star Cavs, Swishful Thinking Hornets, All-Heart Bucks. So there's definitely money to be made in both Hoops and Donruss outside of just the straight-up autographs. But in Donruss, yeah, check out the press proofs. Some of those really do surprisingly well. And yes, for sure, when you get to when we get to the chrome ones, you'll definitely find that they have good value. Optic is what I call, I always call them chrome because it's basically, Topps calls that chrome, and it's, Optic is basically Panini's answer to Topps chrome. DeAndre Ayton and the Suns with a Rookie Kings. This is a press proof to 99. The Miami Heat and James Johnson. And then we have a Hall Kings Wilkins. 76ers, Rookie Kings, Dwight Howard for the Wizards. Gosh, I got to get used to that. On a takeoff. Gosh, I'm so used to Dwight Howard being a Hornet. That's going to take me a while. Retro Gary Payton, Supersonics, which is the Thunder. The Celtics have an All-Stars with Kyrie Irving. But yes, so for sure, when we get to Optic and that sort of thing, you can look for a lot of value in many of the different inserts in there as well. Scott, you said it kills you to buy hoops. Why does it kill you to buy hoops, man? It's always a low buy-in, and you can get some really good stuff. I mean, for real, you saw some of the stuff we pulled out of there. I mean, we pulled Steph Curry out of there, man. I mean, and the buy-in is crazy good in relation to the value that you can get. Court Kings, LaMarcus Aldridge for the Spurs, especially this year. The checklist was really nice with veterans and such this year for hoops. To 349, that is a press-proof Chandler Hutchison rated rookie for the Bulls. Artis Gilmore in the Spurs, Rookie King Mo Wagner, Retro Series Stoudemire, Takeoff Spud Webb, an all-star for the Rockets with James Harden. You said buying hoops makes you feel cheap and dirty. Good grief, man. I don't think I've ever heard that before. That's pretty funny, though. I will have to give you props on that one. That's pretty good. So we're going to recap right now, and it is possible that I have stacked some of the numbered cards over here in with the other inserts as opposed to in the stack where the numbered ones are. So if you saw a numbered one go by earlier that you do not see go by in this recap, please don't worry. You're still going to get it. Everything is going to ship like it should. It's just I try to stack the numbered separate, and every once in a while I probably mess up and stack a few in with the other inserts, but hopefully not too many, if any. All right, so press proof Chandler Hutchison for the Bulls. That is a press proof for the Heat. That's the Cavs and Colin Sexton. This is an unnumbered press proof Doncic for the Mavericks. That is the Pelicans, the Rockets, the Nuggets. This again is a press proof for the Trailblazers, but it's unnumbered. The rest of these, of course, you see as they go by are numbered. That's the Pacers, the Hawks. This is the Pistons, the Pacers, the Kings, the Jazz, the Spurs, 76ers to 99. The Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a press proof you see up there, but again, not numbered. Gary Trent Jr., numbered press proof, 76ers, the Suns again to 99, the Knicks. Then you have Wendell Carter Jr. to 99, rated rookie Sunburst for the Bulls. For the Jazz to 49, you have a press-proof Rudy Gobert blue Sunburst. Press-proof DeMar DeRozan for the Spurs. Ryan Anderson to 99 for the Suns, red Sunburst press-proof. And to 199 for the Mavericks. And then a little Mitchell Robinson rated rookie press proof to 349 for the Knicks. Now to recap our autographs. Dr. J, Julius Irving for the 76ers, Hall Dominators, and that's numbered to 10. It's number 2 of 10. And that's really just a fantastic hit if you've got the 76ers. Even if you don't have the 76ers, it's still a fantastic hit. It's just you'll be more excited about it if you have the 76ers. Hamidou Diallo for the Oklahoma City Thunder relic and autograph to 99. Here's Lever significant signatures for the Denver Nuggets. Here's a rookie dominator, Troy Brown. That one is numbered to 99, and it's for the Washington Wizards. Significant signatures, Trayvon Blewett for the Pelicans. The nice Kevin Knox, Timeless Treasures, that is numbered to 99, relic and autograph paired up there. Here's our next day autograph, Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Memphis Grizzlies. Significant signatures, Derek Favors and the Jazz. And then Dante DiVincenzo, rookie to 99 with a relic and autograph paired together for the Bucks. And Scott, you had a mullet in high school? What in the world? Oh man, I can't even. Yeah. I mean, I guess depending on, yeah, when you were in high school, I guess that makes sense. That's too funny. You found your high school picture and you had a mullet. Caleb, I don't disagree with you that hoops could maybe use a little bit of a redesign, but you know what? They do change it up a little bit from year to year. They do modernize it, some here and there, maybe not as much as we would like, but that's part of the charm too, I guess, taking it back to the old school, kicking it old school style, something like that. So, um, all right. So Caleb says because everybody's talking smack on hoops, nobody will be in here when I break it next year. No. See, you just gotta have an appreciation for hoops. It's all about return on investment. So if you can buy in for $10, $15, whatever, $20 sometimes, but you get a Steph Curry out of it, well, by my estimation, that's a pretty good return on investment. So I just, yes, there are products that are flashier and more interesting and more exciting than hoops or than Donruss, but it's all about the ROI. Not every product can be flawless. We'd all go broke, myself included. So you got to have something for everybody. That's how we look at it anyway. So what we're looking at right now is some spreadsheet information so we can have it just in case you missed it earlier or for anybody who might have just watched the recap and then you want it here at the end to make your life easy. So over the next few days, we got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Tomorrow night's a half case of football jerseys. We're going to do Bowman Chrome HTA, which I love, 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 because it's all hits and no base, and it's super fabulous to sort. It's great. And, of course, we're going to open some Chronicles basketball. That's 2017-18. So the last case I have of Chronicles, I actually brought it in again recently. We broke 6 cases of it. I never found that Gala insert. They are expensive, they're hard to find, and it made me crazy that I could not find one out of the 6 cases we opened. So I thought, one of my distributors recently said, we still have some Chronicles, and I was like, okay, send it. I want to find that Gala insert. It's killing me. So we are going to break another case of that tomorrow night, and of course it's a 10-box case. The chase on that, I think probably most of you or many of you have opened Chronicles basketball with me before or Chronicles baseball. The chase is not so much the autographs and relics, they're in there, but the chase is the parallels. So that's where they have produced all these base cards for products that are no longer made, or sometimes it's products that are made for another sport, but it's not made for basketball. So they make the rookie cards in whatever product line that is, and then they collectively put them together in Chronicles. So it's the only place you can get like a rookie card in Limited or a rookie card for Gold Standard and these brands that they didn't have in 2017-18. So it's a pretty cool product. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't gotten into it before, you might want to get into it tomorrow night. Should be a pretty relatively, should be a reasonable buy-in, and it'll be a fun break, I think. Sunday, we're going to start early at 9:15. We're going to open a half case of autographed basketball jerseys and a full 10-box case of Donruss basketball. In that one, Veteran Base has its own bidding spot. Veteran Base will not be shipping out to the teams. What goes out to the teams is this: autographs, relics, numbered cards, inserts, short prints, and rated rookies, of course. So Veteran Base, own bidding spot, everything else out to the teams. Monday night, we're going to open, what are we going to open? A half case of Leaf autograph mini helmets, a 5-box full case of TriStar Game Day Greats autograph football jerseys. Tuesday will be a full case of Prism football. And on Wednesday, we're going to open a Hit Parade Series 5, which we've been opening, Series 3, I think? Yeah, we skipped 4. I don't know what. I must have been asleep when they sold 4. And so the next thing you know, we're breaking Series 5. And that is 4th and goal. It has 4 autographed items in it, a full-size helmet, mini helmet, a jersey, and a photograph. We're also going to open Flawless Basketball again starting Wednesday because I bought some more at a ridiculously high price in hopes that we can, A, break even at least, and B, I really want to find a few things we didn't find yet in Flawless. So, we'll open it up. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't lose the farm, so to speak. Then we will also open on Wednesday a 12-box case of certified basketball because it comes out on Wednesday. So, we got to bust into there Wednesday night. Not totally certified this year, regular certified. So that ought to be fun. And then one final look, shipping info, guys. Here it is. I'm not going to read through it all again. We've read through it a couple of times, but you can read it while it's there on the screen in case you missed it earlier. Shipping date information, or I should say anticipated shipping date information, as well as info about consolation cards if you happen to not hit in something or another. So, okay. Oh my gosh. You had a girl with a mullet, Jay Allen. Some of the girls had mullets when you were in high school. Oh my gosh, I cannot even imagine that. Why would a girl ever have a mullet? Like, what is going on with that? Scott, you're saying what's the average on a team in Chronicles? It just depends, Scott. I mean, it's your 17-18 rookie class, so of course the same rookies that are desirable in all the 17-18 products are going to be desirable out of Chronicles as well. But it's really hard to say because it's the chase, that it's all about finding those cards that are so hard to find. Caleb makes a point here that there was a Devin Booker gala, which Devin Booker obviously was a vet, not even a rookie, and it sold the other day on eBay for almost $4,000. That's because those gala cards are ridiculously hard to find. There's only 5 each for the players that are featured on a gala insert. So they are super limited. As I said, we've opened 6 cases. I've yet to find even one. And then there are various inserts in different quantities. I would have to sit there and look through them again to think about. I'm sure once we get in it, it'll start all coming back to me. But there are certain ones we'd find more easily than others. Like Gold Standard doesn't come out super often either. Usually you find 1 or 2 a case of the Gold Standard. Gala is obviously way less than 1 per case. Then there's limited, there's Panini basketball, I can't even remember all the different insert possibilities, but there are a lot of them. And if you think about any of the like Jason Tatum's and you get one of the rare Jason Tatum's or one of the other good rookies out of 17-18, the Donovan Mitchells, you're going to make a lot of money. Even getting some of the more common ones you can do pretty well with, because that's the only place you can find the base cards in those brands like Limited, Gold Standard, etc. They weren't made as freestanding. So that's the only place you're going to find them in Chronicles. So yeah, it's good. Caleb, you said 2 separate ones sold yesterday for $3,800 a card. So, one of them was it was resold. I got you. Okay, so it still sold for $3,800, but it wasn't 2 different cards. It was just one. It was just one card that sold twice, is what you're saying. I guess. Scott, I don't know when I'm going to get a mixer put together. I know that I need to do that in both basketball and football. Honestly, guys, I have had so much stuff being released, and it is so hard to try to keep up with all of that. Not for the breaking. The breaking is not that bad. Even the listing is not that bad. It's the sorting and the shipping, because all this stuff that's coming out is so base card heavy that it's really difficult to have any extra time to do anything. And I know you would think I should have extra time to do that, but I promise you I don't. I just work so much and I don't have the extra time. But I know that I need to, and I want to, and I plan to, and I've got a lot of stuff I need to do as mixers, and I may just end up having to take a couple of days off and get auctions together and get things caught up and whatever. It's just a hard time of year to do that. So soon. But in the meantime, Scott, it is kind of like Chronicles is basically like doing a mixer, right? I mean, there's a whole bunch of different brands represented in there, probably 6, 8, maybe 10 different brands in there. So it's sort of a mixer, but within a self-contained mixer within its own case, something like that. Oh my gosh, now you guys are talking about ghost mullets, rare mullets. You all are hilarious. Latchman, I have not yet located your Inception. I have, as I told you before, I swear to you, I will not sell it. I will not put it in a mixer. I will not break it. I will not do anything at all with it until I give you a chance to know the price and buy it first if you want it. I absolutely promise you that. But man, there is a lot of stuff here that is loose boxes and partial cases and stuff like that. And I have not had time to go specifically looking for it. I try to look a little bit every day and pull things out, but I haven't found it yet. So I don't have a count for you on the number of boxes or anything like that. I know you're waiting on it, man, but I just don't know. I mean, honestly, it's not a thing. As I said before, I don't normally sell stuff by the box or sell loose boxes, so it's not like a thing I would normally do. So nothing is organized in the way where I can just go, oh, yeah, it's exactly this quantity at exactly this price, because that's just not how I'm set up to work. So I know you're waiting, and I'm sorry. I'm just super busy, and my priority is always getting stuff out the door to you guys because you're waiting on it. So priority number one is every single day shipping, and anything else gets done as time allows. And lately there hasn't been a lot of extra time, so I'm sorry about that, Latchman. But I will, I mean, again, I absolutely give you my word. That will not go anywhere until you have a chance to say yay or nay to it. I cross my heart and pinky swear and Girl Scout, stuff and whatever else we do to make a promise. All right. So definitely we got you covered. Okay. So Scott, you are now calling yourself Super Mullet. Oh, that's so wrong. But all right, Super Mullet. Then and then Jay Allen is now Ulti Mullet. So we got Ulti Mullet and Super Mullet. All right, guys. Well, all of you mullet fans, you know what? You need to change your YouTube picture. That's your user picture to the picture of you with your mullet, Jay Allen and Scott, because now that you all are talking about it, we all want to see it. So we fully expect you to change your user picture on YouTube to the mullet picture so we can all see it. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys, so I am out of here for tonight. I will be back at it tomorrow night. Hopefully we will see you again then, but if not, then sometime soon. In the meantime, enjoy your weekend. Try to stay warm, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.